what do you want to say to somebody? Okay, obviously your podcast has a particular theme. And that theme could be anything. It has a certain category, has a certain genre. All right, what do you like about your theme? If you're a sports podcaster, are you going to talk about baseball, football, hockey, lacrosse? Okay, focus on something and come up with a topic for the episode. Don't worry about the title. That also scares people away. I don't know what the title of my episode. You know what? You'll get the title later. Just think of one thing you want to talk about and just talk about it.
Well, so, okay, let's keep going then. So you've shared the challenge of growing up in a home with an entrepreneur father, and then you wanted to be the entrepreneur. You did that, ups and downs, giant podcast network now. I'm curious, what is a day in the life? I mean, you listen to 5 podcasts a day, but what's a day in the life of a podcast coach? Like, what's a coaching relationship or just a day look like for a podcast coach?
Well, it's finding out what the problems and challenges are of the podcast clients, right? The coaching clients. Like why do they want coaching in the first place? Some people don't need coaching, and some, I feel that nobody needs coaching. It's you either want it or you don't. Yes. And if you want it, I mean, it's not like a baseball team where, you play on the team and your coach is there. Coaching obviously is not forced on you. But there are people that want to succeed in podcasting, but they don't know how to do it. And they need someone to just get them to that point where they can feel comfortable podcasting. I have helped people, like you said before, just getting in front of a mic, in front of the camera and talking. Now, here's what I say to everybody. Everybody's a podcaster. This is my take. Everybody's a podcaster, just some of us talking to a mic. Think about that for a minute.
Okay, well, the reason... Okay. Well, what does podcaster mean then to you? If everyone's a podcaster, not everyone talks to the mic. What is the definition of a podcaster to you in that context?
Well, remember that whether you're on a podcast or not, you're still talking to people. You're still being yourself. You're still giving your opinions. You're still talking the way you always talk to, as if someone's in front of you. The way I look at it is, I see you on Zoom right now. To me, you are a real person, regardless of whether you're in front of me in person or you're on Zoom. But also your audience members, my audience members, like whoever we're talking to, you're still being yourself. You're not doing something different. Not like you're on stage and singing or doing public speaking and you have a certain topic. Like you actually have a conversation, whether you see the audience or not. That's how I look at it. And my coaching clients, that's what I tell them. I say, if you're having problems with the way you're projecting your voice, just pretend that you are in front of a real person. And how do you talk to your relatives? How do you talk to your friends, your coworkers? Because whether you think about it or not, you are yourself. You're going to talk the same way to everybody. You might slightly be different in front of your coworkers. You might be different in front of your relatives. You might be different in front of your friends. But you know what? You're still that one person that's in front of all those 3 types of people. And you're going to give your opinion the same way. Maybe in the professional workplace, you're not going to always give your honest opinion, right? You might not like your coworker and you're like, well, you suck. I don't want to work with you. Yeah, you can't say that because you can get fired, right? But
yes.
But you're still going to come in if you both like football and we got the Super Bowl this weekend, you're going to come in Monday morning and talk about the Super Bowl. Right? You're not gonna be professional. You're like, okay, that quarterback stunk. That wide receiver, he could have caught that. He gave up the interception. You're gonna talk like that. So it doesn't really matter. When you're podcasting, pretend that you're talking to a real person, because technically you are. And that's the biggest problem I get from people. I don't know how to talk. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to come up with. So I tell people, what exactly do you want to say to people?
Yeah.
You are don't think about what to say. Just talk. Think about one thing. Don't overthink it. That's another problem. They overthink it. I don't know how to name my episode. And if I don't know how to name my episode, I don't know what to say. You know what? what do you want to say to somebody? Okay, you have obviously your podcast has a particular theme. And that theme could be anything. It has a certain category, has a certain genre. All right, what do you like about your theme? If you're a sports podcaster, are you going to talk about baseball, football, hockey, lacrosse? Okay, focus on something and come up with a topic for the episode. Don't worry about the title. That also scares people away. I don't know what the title of my episode. You know what? You'll get the title later.
Yes.
Just think of one thing you want to talk about and just talk about it. That is where I coach people. And I coach people to come up with those ideas. And because the other thing is, how do I edit? And how do I distribute it? And how do I market? I can help all that.